This right here is the Wusthof Classic 4.5-inch steak knife. I normally don't really like condoning high-end steak knives like these for everyday use because they sort of dull out, especially if you don't use them properly. But as long as you place them like this on your plate, or as long as you really try to make sure you're not dragging it deep into the plate, it's not going to be much of a problem. If you're using your steak knife like this, placing it just tip side down and then pulling it straight through, it's really only going to dull the itty bitty tip of it, which you wouldn't be using to cut your steak to begin with. So the Wusthof Classic is essentially what you imagine in your mind's eye when you're thinking about a knife line. And the reason for that is they've been around for over 200 years and they're pretty much the ones who invented high-end knives. So with that said, the steak knife is really no exception. It's built the same as all of the other knives in the Classic line. It uses their sort of own blend of metal. It's a 58 hardness, so it's going to be softer than, let's say, Japanese steel, but not so soft that it's always going to be dulling out. On top of that, since it is a 58 hardness, it can take much more abuse without chipping or cracking, which makes it a very, very good everyday style knife. This is handmade and it is forged. It has a gorgeous full tang all the way through. It is German, so it's a very, very heavy knife compared to, let's say, Japanese style knives. It has their famous triple riveted polymer handle across the tangs. And the cool thing is, it used to be that Wustofs were ground to 20 to 22 degrees, which is very, very blunt of an edge. And that was what differentiated German knives from Japanese knives. These guys are now ground to 14 degrees, which is insanely sharp. So you're going to get all the benefits of the sharpness of a Japanese knife, and if you like the German style traditional knife, you get the benefit of having that as well in terms of design. I'll put a link down to this below. If you guys have any questions, any comments, or any concerns, as always, let me know. And otherwise, I will talk to you very soon.